Okay, now to start off this one, we have to first clear out, do you guys know what a rational number is? Yeah? What's a rational number? Wat is 'n rasionale getal? Don't give me an example. What's the definition? A rational number is any whole number, né? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of die negatiewe getalle, or it is a fraction that when in its decimal form either ends, like let's say a quarter is equal to 0.25. Do you agree that ends? So that's rational. Or if it's 1 over 3, then it's 0.3 repetitive. All twee van hulle is rationeel. But now, when you get to something like square root of 2, quickly type that into your calculator. And in its decimal form, it's 1,414213562. It doesn't end at 2. Your calculator just ends at 2. That carries on to infinity. And do you see there's no pattern there? So hy het nie 'n patroon wat herhaal nie. En hy het ook nie 'n einde nie. Our calculator just stops. Wat is die ek wil amper sê die gewildste? The most known irrational number. Good, pi, né? So jy kan vir alle ewigheid kan jy probeer om 22 op 7 se desimale uit te werk. Jy gaan nie by die einde daarvan uitkom nie. In other words, pi, you know, is the same as 22 over 7. And if you do that, that's 3,141, and it carries on ad infinitum without repeating itself. Okay, so now we're back to when we have a denominator. I'm going to write it down here for myself, because I'm for sure is going to forget it. Okay. Do you see that we now have an irrational number in our denominator? Okay, now, quick cheat. Type that into your calculator. What does it say? Does your calculator give you that? So those two stuff are equal to one another, but do you agree that 2 is a rational number? So I didn't change the value of the fraction. I just wrote it differently so that it has a rational denominator. Okay. En dit is wat ons nou gaan leer doen sonder gebruik van 'n sakrekenaar. Okay. What can you tell me about this denominator and this denominator? What do they have in common? No, they don't have nothing in common. They both have a... Come on, guys, it's staring you in the face. A 2 there. No? So that's what we're going to use. Okay, en ons gaan vandag eers doen wanneer daar net een term in die noemer is, only one term in the denominator, and then we'll carry on with the rest on Monday. So, we know we have to get to this, but let's follow the steps. Okay, so the following steps are based on two concepts. The one is that if you times something by 1, you don't change the value. Do you agree? If we times something by 1, what's 5 times 1? It's still 5. So if you times something by 1, you don't change the value. The other concept that this is based on is that 'n wortel en 'n kwadraat inverse berekeninge is van mekaar. The square root and the square are inverse calculations of one another, so you get to just x. Okay. So, we want to get rid of this root form. With what can I multiply root form of 2 to get to a rational number? Met wortel 2. Stem julle saam? Wortel 2 maal met wortel 2 is wortel 2 kwadraat. So if I times that by square root of 2, do you agree? Then in the denominator it will give me a value of 2. Okay? Maar nou is ons terug by hierdie ene. Ons het gesê ons moet hom maal met 1. That's not 1. But how can I change it to 1? Like that. Stem julle saam met my dat wortel 2 op wortel 2 is net 'n funky manier om 1 te skryf. If I multiply it with square root of 2 over square root of 2, I'm still just multiplying it by 1. It's just a weird way to write the 1. Nee? So ek het nie sy waarde gaan verander nie. So now it's as easy as this. 3 times square root of 2 is 3 square root 2. And square root of 2 times square root of 2 is the same as square root of 2 squared. Nee? So dis 2. Ja, sien. Another one. Where's the issue there? In the denominator, right? Do you agree that square root of 5 is an irrational number? Nee? Weet een van julle uit julle koppe uit wat die vierkantswortel van 5 is? No, because it's not a complete square, so you can't, it's not like 4 and 16 and 9 and 25 that you can just quote them off by heart. So met ander woorde, ons wil ontslaa raak van daai wortel 5 in die noemer. What do you think we should be multiplying with? Well, we multiply by 1, but how do you write that 1? Wortel 5 oor wortel 5. It's as easy as that. Do you guys follow what I'm doing? Okay, so now at the top, remember, if you have 2 terms multiplied by a term, then you have to multiply this with that and with that. So what is 3 maal wortel 5? You just write it as 3 root 5. What is square root of 5 times square root of 5? 5. No? And below we also have a 5. Can I simplify that? Who says yes? How will you simplify it? Who says no? Hoekom nie, Andrew? Yeah, 2 terms. Onthou jy mag nie in 'n breek uitkanselleer as daar 2 terme bo of onder is nie. Okay, so behalwe vir hierdie 3 en vir Andrew, die res van julle, we chilling. Okay, so that is in its simplest form. Now, grade 11s. Let me stop the recording because I'm going to give you